All right, well, we are back again at Classic Denton, but today we're not riding around in the cars.
No, we're not. It's raining outside.
It is raining outside.
Right.
So we're here in the showroom at the Mazda building. You guys have been going through some construction, and so now we're going to get to see some of the updates as this is coming along.
Right.
So give us the rundown.
And listen to construction crews.
Yes, listen to the construction crews.
Well, we're about 65-70% completed in the inside of the remodel. You can see it's got the framework for the offices. They're going to be the sales office. You can see the ductwork's in, the AC system's in, and just finished. They're moving out to the extension where the building's going to extend out here, which is going to pick out about another 1,200 to 1,800 square feet.
That's exciting.
And they're moving out there, and they're putting all the petitions in and the drop ceilings and getting everything squared away.
Very cool.
And then finish putting some electrical in. You can see they've already got the walls in, sheetrock in, and doing the tile in the bathrooms. So, the rain today holding off a little bit, but they'll start putting the ACM panels to the outside for the new design,
cool.
white and black. So it's coming along. At least they got a roof on them, so they can do a lot of work for putting in the all the petitions and everything.
Well, this is exciting. And for anybody that hasn't seen the previous episode, Service Center is still running, still operational right here.
Is just running. I got a full crew of tech. Got 11 techs back here to service the vehicles. That hadn't been affected at all.
Awesome.
And sales just moved into where our truck building is.
Love it.
And
so
got
just
in there,
right over there.
Just moved them there. So really hadn't affected anything. I got plenty in inventory. We've got great deals working, but biggest thing is we can still service their vehicle, not broke down a bit. It's just more friendly atmosphere. My service advisors are all out with the customers right there in the vehicle on the service
Very cool.
side. But they're all nice and dry. And
it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Well, once this is done, it's going to look amazing. It's going to be really
cool.
cool.
Nobody shooting at us. That's them putting the nails in for the supports to extend the building.
I wondered for a little while. I was like, okay.
No wild gunfire out there.
Well, I'm telling you, when this is all said and done, this will be a bomb shelter, man. This place is.
Let me tell you something. The beams that had to be put in, and for adding the structural out there, if we get any hurricanes or if they ever make it this way, but if tornadoes, definitely I'm going to strap myself to one of these I-beams.
I love it. Well, this is really, really cool. Let's check this out some more, and then we'll head over to the Welcome Center.
Cool. That'll work.
We're here
back.
again.
Yeah.
We're here. Well, thanks, everybody.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah, 2020. Yeah, it's the first one of 2020.
2020.
I didn't even think about that. We're here.
That's right.
Got the 2020 vision going on.
That's right. Yeah.
Well, you are in the midst of the construction, and it's coming along. It's going to be really cool.
It's, it's kind of crunch time now. The game plan is we're supposed to be starting to move in on near the end of February.
Oh, wow.
So it's crunch time. We've got furniture and cabinetry and signage and office equipment, and that'll start being delivered within the next first part of February. And they're going to start getting ready to start tiling the floor, because that whole floor is getting tiled. So
cool.
It's kind of crunch time.
That's exciting.
All the stuff you have to go through with geotechnical reports and structural reports, and we're in the city of Corinth, so they've been very, very supportive with the inspections. So we're just moving along.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Love to hear it.
Thank goodness I only have to do it once every 10, 15 years.
You're right. Yeah. And anybody that's gone through any kind of opening a new building or remodel or construction or whatever, especially on a commercial space, it's a lot. But congratulations. It's coming together, and it's going to look really, really cool once it's done.
It's going to be one of the few in Dallas-Fort Worth.
Really?
Yeah. It's going to be the only one in kind of North Texas.
That's
what
awesome.
It's going to be. So it's going to be there. Like I said, it's our old facility
was what they call the retail revolution, and this is which it had the green and the orange and the open, and then this is the retail revolution, the RE2, which is Mazda's working to near premium, not in the pricing, but in the quality, the features, the experience, and so it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, we've talked about that a few times. So they've kind of carved out that niche of that near premium, where you've got the premium features and dependability and cost of ownership and all that kind of stuff, but without that big price. So that's exciting.
Yeah, it's
super
exciting.
Super cool.
Yeah. Service and parts and Mazda hadn't been affected.
Yeah, still
they're
doing
still
all that.
Up and running.
Got my oil change there just the other day.
Yeah,
so.
Sales is just into our truck building that we moved it. So Chrysler Jeep Dodge is still rolling. Pre-owned, it's still rolling. So, it's a new year.
Yeah.
My whole operation starts at zero now.
Yeah.
So, there's, everybody thinks it's kind of a slowdown. Yeah, there's kind of a little drop off in sales after the first of the year from all the big end, but it's surprisingly the incentives are strong.
Good.
The manufacturers put incentives. Matter of fact, the Ram truck was the number 2 selling truck. Yeah, Ford. Chevrolet dropped back to number 3. The Ram truck took over 2 as far as leadership. So I don't know if Ram will ever catch Ford.
Sure.
But we'll shoot at them.
Hey, why not?
Yeah, it's awesome. The Ram is it's an awesome truck. We've got good inventory.
Good.
So.
Well, and I know for a fact you've at least sold 1 Jeep this year.
That's right.
To my
Emily.
wife. So
right.
Very cool.
Yep.
And which was a great buying experience, and thank you for that.
Right.
This puts us at our 3rd car from Classic.
Right. Yeah,
now?
that was the used Tahoe, and then your Mazda 3, and this one. So we appreciate your business.
Of course.
Most definitely.
I can fully and confidently endorse Classic because I'm a customer at Classic.
And with City of Denton is rolling. We got elections coming up later on, and Chamber is still rolling. Membership is still strong. So, all those Chamber members out there, stay engaged. We need everybody's support. We're the voice of all the business owners.
Yeah. So,
and then Conventions Bureau and Denton Welcome Center, and so there's a lot of things going on. We're so fortunate to be where we are.
Yeah,
but
it's a really good time in Denton. I was talking about that with a buddy just the other day. We were saying this will be the time that we'll talk about in 10 years when Denton really made that shift into this booming, awesome city, and things that happen now are going to ring out for a really long time. So it's exciting to be a part of it.
We just rolled out our new website.
The Chamber website,
website, and our new logo to kind of streamline to the millennials, excuse me, and kind of more. So we've got a new logo here at the center.
Yep, CVB's doing. We've moved from officially from Convention and Visitors Bureau to officially Discover Denton, which is exciting. A lot of really cool stuff on the horizon as far as in Chamberland and ED and CVB and I guess would our acronym be DD now?
And I like it. It's good.
Very cool.
But everything life's good.
Yeah.
Finally, after 3 years, which posted on Facebook, I've finally got approval with the insurance and house to have my left knee replaced on February 4th. So I have been totally instructed by Karen, my wife, and, of course, Dr. House that turn phone off, no communication, no by the store for a minimum of 10 days.
You're going to melt. You're going to be reduced to a puddle, Rick.
Karen's already mentioned that she's going to take – she says, I'm taking your damn phone, and I'm going to answer the phone calls. But, I got good – there's good people at the store.
Yeah.
From Richard, the owner, to me, to Walter, my GSM, and our sales teams, salespeople, people in accounting, our technicians, and all the way down to the porters. They know what to do.
Love it. Very cool.
So, but yeah, I'm looking forward. Did my pre-op. Of course, I got a phone call from Dr. House. Hey, we need to talk to you about your lab work. So hopefully,
great.
Okay. And then everybody saw my new socks.
Yes.
That I got. I posted it on Facebook. My Henry socks and my Sammy socks, and I got some Christmas socks that I'll roll out in Christmas time. But it's kind of funny. Everybody I've shown to this. Hey man, where'd you find? I want to see. Where'd you find those? I want to find those. I want to get something like that. So I think it's faysocks.com.
Okay.
Is what it is.
Perfect.
That's I'm not getting commission from that company. Everybody thinks I probably ought to be. But
hey, you're pushing them hard. It's good.
Right. No.
So what else is going on event-wise over at Classic? You guys, I know the fair's coming up in a few months.
Right.
Anything between now and then?
No, it's kind of like the lull time.
Yeah.
We've got the our Day to Bread.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, coming up in February.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of a cool down. We finished our big Christmas drive, took care of everybody here in Denton. So it's kind of a lull time.
Well, after
what
was it, 300 plus families or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
So I can imagine after that you may need a bit of a break.
Yeah.
But it's pretty
Les
impressive.
Les has kind of put everything in the box and to the start the new drive coming up. No, it's Chamber's growing, Chamber's going.
Mm-hmm.
We had our first meeting this morning at the police department at the station.
Yeah.
And I think it's a training center.
Cool.
It's a training center.
Yeah, we have a fantastic facility for that.
Our hats off to all of our first responders.
Yeah.
They put their life and they put their everything, to make sure everything's safe, from the policeman to the fireman to our sheriff's department and everything like that. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
Not until you get the new knee.
Yeah, that's not to get the new knee. But I couldn't do it into their families.
Yeah.
I've got a nephew that's works in the police department in Irving, and the family. You don't know. When they leave, if they're come back, hope they're safe, because they put their life at risk on a regular basis for us. But that makes us to have America the way it is.
Yeah.
The land of the free and the brave.
Love it.
Yeah. So everything good with you?
Life is good, man. We actually have had a great January thus far. Mm-hmm. January, like you said, is usually a lull time.
Right.
But as far as the radio is concerned, we have been running, and got more cool. Had a lot of cool content with the Denton Black Film Festival. Got a lot more coming up today, right after this. So stick around for that. And had a great thing with United Way for United Tribute last weekend.
That's right.
And
United Tribute just finished up.
Been having a bunch of great musicians. We've got Jade Nicole in the booth tonight. Stick around for that. That'll be at 7. Will be her performance, and she'll do a little interview at 6:30 as well. So that'll be a great show. And we're chugging. So it's
one
good.
thing we haven't talked about is University of North Texas. Seth Luttrell is kind of reorganizing his team. And Hank at the meeting this morning was politicking for the basketball team. They're 6 and
6-0,
6-0, and leading the Conference
league,
USA. So, go Mean Green.
Yeah.
Hank was pushing for I guess one it's an alumni for one of the previous teams that was they're supposed to be in, but Hank was pushing for everybody to show up, come to. So it's a busy day today between Red Barns. Mixer and UNT game, and so
a lot going on.
a lot of things going on.
Well, very cool.
Yep.
Well, anybody that is tuned in for the first time with us, we always sit down with Rick over at Classic at least once a month to get a rundown on what's going on in their neighborhood. Classic of Denton is one of our biggest supporters here, as well as a supporter of a lot of organizations and events and activities in Denton. And so anytime we get to chat with Rick, we end up touching on just about all things Denton, UNT included, the Mean Green Sports, and all that good stuff. So it's always a good opportunity for us when we get to just chat with you and see what all Classic is involved in.
And I forgot to mention one thing. We mentioned Jeff, your boss.
Oh, yeah.
Mentioned this morning in a meeting, and even Jeff from the convention center at Embassy Suites was mentioned, and I don't know exactly what it is, so apologize for not using the proper designation award, but I guess the city of Denton is going to award. They're going down to Austin next week for what? They won an award for one of the categories for convention center.
Oh, awesome.
So, that's a heck of a deal. I apologize if I don't remember what it is, but that's pretty big for the city of Denton for the convention center to get that award.
That's huge.
I think they said it was Houston last year and us this year. Houston, how many people live in Houston?
Yeah.
And 138,000 in Denton.
Yeah.
That's
impressive.
That's impressive.
It's impressive. Well, very, very cool. Well, Rick, is there anything else we need to make sure we touch on before we get wrapped up?
No. Always available to sell a car, truck. No, 24/7.
Perfect.
Reach out to me.
What is it? You always say you're on the B schedule?
I got the B schedule. I'll be there when we'll open and be there or close, except from that February 4th through that February 18th.
When you get that
window.
B changed.
You come see me at the house.
There you go. You think he's kidding, but more than likely.
Yeah, Richard, the owner, we were talking
line.
yesterday. We were laughing. I said, man, 10 days, what are you going to do without me here? And then he goes, oh, don't worry. Phil Express sends to the house, and phones transfer to the house phones.
I like it. Well, very, very cool. Well, Rick, thank you very much for your time this morning. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in with us. He is Rick Wick of Classic of Denton. You got to check out what all these guys are doing. So involved in just about everything Denton. And every time you're buying a car from Classic, you're supporting a lot of different organizations here in Denton, including this one. So we really appreciate it.
Cool.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Thanks,
Have a
everybody.
wonderful morning. Stay tuned right here. We got some Denton Black Film Festival interviews coming up right after this. Well, thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. We want to thank our partners and sponsors who made this show possible. And now stick around for a word from all of us here at Discover Denton. Do you love live music? If so, make Denton, Texas your next vacation. Find more information at discoverdenton.com.